Let me get on YouTube on my phone. I hope everyone had a good weekend. Everybody's safe and doing well. Okay. Crap. The internet's been acting weird. So I got a few topics we're going to talk about this morning. I'll give y'all time to get here. There's a couple different people live this morning, I noticed. So, and people's not been getting notified correctly. I noticed I was not unsubscribed, but the notification bell was off on a lot of channels I'm subscribed to. I hope everyone enjoyed the live stream I did with Rich Prater yesterday about Darlie Routier. If you didn't see it, check it out. We had an interesting conversation. Jamie, good morning. How are you? You're doing good. I'm just sitting here talking to myself. Oh my goodness. Jamie, what happened to Jamie's message? I don't even see it now. Let me go out and come back in. I might have accidentally deleted it, Jamie. Did you delete your message or did I do that? I'm sorry if I did. I can never type, girl. Don't worry about it. I make typos all the time. But here on my Chromebook, I downloaded Grammarly, and it helps with spelling and, punctuation, all that. It's really cool. Like when you're typing in chat and stuff. I wish they had it for like the cell phone. Let me find all my notes, my topics. I've been writing my topics down with little information with them, so I'm not so unorganized. First off, there's good news. There was a little missing girl from Alabama. Her name is Beatty Sides. She was missing. She wandered off with her hound dog, Lucy. She was gone 48 hours, and they found the little girl. She's home safe, and her mom did a little video of her in the hospital, and we're going to watch it. We're going to listen to her tell the story of when she was lost in the woods with her hound dog. Karen, hey girl, how are you doing? Mel, are you still in here? Let me see. Sorry if y'all hear my washing machine. It's spinning out. For some reason, I had to put it back on the drain and spin cycle because it didn't spin my clothes out. And it was a very small load of clothes, so it doesn't make sense. Okay. It's a beautiful day outside, guys. If you can, try to spend some time outside today. If you live at a place like me, you can go walk your dog and go out because the sun's good for you. It's good to get out of the house, especially when people's quarantined and all this and that. Okay. Let me get to it. A Crime Online has got a lot of good, it's got a lot of crime articles. They're not good because they're usually bad. Hardly any happy endings. I just had that video pulled up. Let me see if I can find it. Crap. Let me get out of this. Give me just a second, guys. Hey, Andrew, Cement Shoes. Hope you and your gal pal and your dad are doing good, all your family. Let me just type in her name. They've uploaded more articles. Right here it is. Let me go to screen share. This was so cute, guys. And after we watch this, we're going to talk about some more things. Seems like crime is on the rise since this coronavirus. Okay.
Okay, so Nanny was like we were doing a video call on your laptop when Nanny decided let's go take a walk, and we took a walk, but then I got too fast and got running and got lost, and then I started calling for Nanny, but Nanny was too far, so I tried to get closer so Dog I could find.
She's so pretty.
So where did you go? Did you have Lou with you the whole time?
Well, I went across somebody's house and I slided down a waterfall that was so slippery it would just
Okay.
And when I went across that house, Lou was not with me because I was brave not to go in. And Lou just ran off. She was fast, but I found her again in a while, like in a while. I found her because I was going the right direction where she was. Because I could smell.
Do you remember where you slept?
I slept by a road the first night, and the second night I slept where they found me.
Oh.
Can I hear the video?
Are you done talking? You don't have anything else that happened in those two very long 3 days? It's 3 days and 2 nights.
No.
Her hair's pretty.
No.
Okay.
She is super cute, and she was saying Lou was with her. Lou is her little hound dog. I believe it's like a red bone or something. Let me look at my chat here. It's such, I mean, I love hearing stories like this with a happy ending. It's a good thing there were no coyotes or anything around. Hey, Mel, she can't hear. I'm getting Joshy to sleep. Okay, I understand. Okay, so we're going to talk about, there was 2 kids found dead in West Virginia, and there is an update about it. They were looking for their parents. Well, they found the parents, and they are dead. Let me get back to my screen share. Okay, here they are. This woman has a hell of a long last name. I put it in the description box in the video I uploaded last night, but her first name is Helen, and his name is Kevin Anderson. He's 40 years old and she is 30 years old, and they're from Greenville, West Virginia. Now, the cops were called to their house because of arson. When they got there, they found the 2 little girls in a stream. One is a toddler and one is 8 years old. They don't have pictures. It says the parents of the 2 children found dead in West Virginia on Saturday were themselves found dead the following day. In a Facebook post, the West Virginia State Police said only that Kevin Anderson, 40, and Helen had been located, but the Daily Telegraph said they were told by state police sources that the couple were found dead Sunday in a wooded area near their home in Ballard. The bodies of the two girls, a toddler and another girl around 8 years old, were found in Greenville area on Saturday, as Crime Online previously reported. State police said Saturday they were looking for Anderson and Helen for questioning about the case. Never in my life, guys, have I seen a last name this long. Look at that. Rattamas Ribouneurang. I didn't even try to look up how to pronounce that name. I knew I could never do it. I've never seen one that long. So did they kill their children and then go kill themselves? Officials classified the children's death investigation as a homicide, but details about how they were killed or any possible motive has not been released publicly. The girls' bodies were found in a stream, and investigators had discovered an attempted arson on the couple's Ballard home. No information about the deaths of Anderson or Helen were released, but the West Virginia State Police and Monroe County Sheriff's Office were still investigating. That is so sad to hear. I mean, I'm wondering if they were both involved in killing the girls, or maybe just one of them killed the girls and then went and killed their partner and then themselves. I don't know. Anything's possible at this time. But it seems like there are a lot of crimes going on right now. I saw where an Amazon delivery guy was caught on a doorbell camera spitting on a package, y'all. So if y'all are ordering from Amazon, make them leave the package outside, and you go out there and you Lysol it. You wipe it down with Clorox wipe, Clorox soaked rag, whatever. People are freaking nuts. Here's something new. Missing $100,000 reward offered for information on little girl of murdered mother. Last seen with the babysitters. Oh, she is so freaking cute. Does she have a Dora shirt on? I don't know. I don't think that's Dora. Let's click on it and see what it's saying about this. Hey, Remy, Ginger Locks, Verbal, Lisa. They were, Lisa. They was found dead, the parents. Pamela, hey. Oh, yeah, Pamela, I forgot about that. Thank you, Doll, for reminding me. There was a woman she called on the phone and told, like, a supermarket that she spit on their produce and stuff. And that she had the coronavirus and all this. And I think they had to, like, get rid of, like, $35,000 worth of food or something like that, they was saying. We'll look that up in a minute and see what all it says about that. But I did see that on HLN. It said something about $35,000 that was out because of her. Okay. California authorities are offering a $100,000 reward for information on a missing girl who has not been seen in almost 4 years. Her name is Ariana Fitz. She was 2 years old when she disappeared in 2016. According to San Francisco Police Chief Greg, I can't pronounce his name, Ariana's mother, Nicole Fitz, had been in a dispute with people who babysat her daughter when she was lured in to meet them. Police later found Nicole Fitz's lifeless body thrown in a ditch at McLaurin Park on April 1st, 2016. A plywood board covered the shallow hole. Ariana was not with her. So it's interesting. The plywood was spray painted markings on it, which we hope someone will recognize. Commander Greg McEachern. said at the time. These markings may be construction related or even graffiti, but it's our hope someone will recognize them. Investigators searched the homes of the people, two sisters and a man, who previously babysat the girl, but they have been uncooperative in the investigation. They killed that little girl, took her body somewhere else so it wouldn't be found, or sold her. According to family members, the sisters were identified as Silo and Helena here. I can't pronounce their name. Hierney or something like that. And the man as Helen's husband, Devin. The sisters reportedly refused to return the toddler since Fitz's new home was too far from where they lived. Well, you know what? Tough shit. That's not your kid. Look at her. How could anybody hurt her? Any kid. Fitz found the babysitter through a self-proclaimed evangelist named, let me see if I can pronounce this, Limasani Briggs. According to her sister, Tess, Briggs invited Fitz to live with him when she couldn't afford the skyrocketing rent prices in the city. Tess said Fitz left Briggs' home on bad terms after the man overcharged her for rent and babysitting. Why was you letting this man babysit your kids? Your kid. Fitz then allowed Ariana to stay with Briggs's niece, who offered to babysit, or nieces. Family members said Nicole Fitz worked long hours at a Best Buy store and often left Ariana for extended periods of time with the babysitters. When Fitz found a home near her job, she reportedly told the babysitters that she would no longer need them to care for Ariana after April 2nd. It says, this must be one of her friends. It took me a few days to start suspecting the babysitters, Tess told SF Weekly. It didn't dawn on me that they could have done something. They could have something to do with this. But then it clicked. What is the missing link in all this? It's them. So many people commented on the missing post about Nikki and Ariana, and not once did they. You're the ones who spent the most time with Ariana. You should be the first ones to be concerned if she's nowhere to be seen. On April 1st, Ariana received a phone call from a friend who told her to go meet the babysitter. It was the last time she was seen alive. I think there's a mistake here. I think they said Ariana, but that's the little girl. And she was only 2 years old, so she didn't receive a phone call. So I think they're talking about her mother. So the police think that she is alive, likely in the same area. Okay, so in addition to the $100,000 reward, Best Buy announced a $10,000 reward shortly after Fitz disappeared. Of course, they say anyone with information about Ariana or her mother's death should call the tip line. It's a crazy story. I never heard of it. That is such a cute little girl. Let's go up to the big pic. So this is a sketch of what she may look like now on the right side. Man, those sketch artists are good, really good. Look at that smile and those beautiful eyes. Breaks my heart. Hey, Love Hollis in the house. Hey, girl. I took the dogs out for... I was just reading y'all's chat, yeah. Hey, Tremaine, White Feather. I was just reading some true crime stuff. Let's take a break from the true crime for a second. How's everybody doing since I got everybody in here now? Did everybody have a good weekend? Has everybody got food and the stuff they need while everybody's quarantined? I mean, if someone needed a necessity like toilet paper or something, Mark said we would ship it out to them. Toilet paper, probably couldn't do food unless it be like canned food. Couldn't do meat and stuff. People act like the damn coronavirus is not even happening here. I mean, the restaurants you can't go in and eat. You can go like through the drive-thru. But hell, there's people in Walmart buying TVs, laptops, all kinds of clothes. I bought an outfit in there, but it was like those yoga pants, leggings. So I need something comfortable because of my leg, and a shirt. And I bought me a bra. But I just grabbed the stuff and went like I'm a speed shopper. Still stressed getting by Lisa with prayers. Hey, Candy. Hey, girl. Candy cane. My best friend, I didn't have many girls as friends growing up, but my best friend, who was my cousin, her name was Candy. And every time I see Candy's name, I think about her. She died. She was diabetic and didn't take care of herself. So she died when we was 32. Southern mom in the house, hanging in there. Irish eyes. I like that name. Bored, and my house is spotless. Hey, I've been doing some spring cleaning too and doing some things outside. Last year, I bought 2 Asian lilies and planted them in one of those whiskey barrels. And I noticed I got 5 of them coming up now. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to wash windows tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to pressure wash our house too, outside of it. They're trying to take my parents home where my mom has lived since she was 9. Oh, no, Andrew. I hate to hear that. Sorry about that. Verbal, yes and no, we will survive. Instacart takes like 8 days to deliver. Amazon is April 25th, so having 3 kids shopping is stressful. I'd say verbal. Hey, Warrior Grandma. Morning. I'm up early for once. Glad to catch you live for a change. Me too. I'm not seeing you in ages, girl. It's been a long time. I mean, like in my chat, I'm seeing Sunny Roost channel all the time. They're shutting down the border of Texas and Louisiana. I heard something about up there in Maine that there were like the state troopers and National Guard weren't going to let people travel in. I don't know if they went through with it. Sweet wheat. Been on a conference call. It's all right. I understand y'all. I know people's got real lives. Most of us do. There's some of us that don't have real lives on here, though. I don't even want to get started about that. I'm starting to get a little more concerned. Heard last PM that it may go on another month. I'm prone to bronchitis. Have to stay well, as we all do. Okay, no supplies. Everyone has their needs met. Do you have everything you need, Jamie? Cement shoes. Is there anything like you could do to stop them from taking your mom's house? Like legally, Those are cute videos of Sunny, especially Annabelle. Annabelle's my baby. I love her. I bought her a new brush the other day. It's got like little rhinestones on it. It's a good brush too. She liked it. That little one, it takes forever to brush her with it. My hand starts cramping. So I got that bigger one. I still didn't get my trampoline run moved. I got to do that. We did a little cleaning up around the house and had a few things on the porch that I needed hauled off. So we got that done. Yeah, we're okay for a while. Yeah. Well, I'm not stocked up on anything. I just do it the way I always do. Go to the store once a week, get what you need, and carry on. These people hoarding is ridiculous. Buying all the hand soap and stuff. Crap, people, you should have always been washing your hands. Damn, was you raised in a barn? That's what I want to say to these people. I don't even want to get started on that. I get you. Oh, girl, Lightfoot, I don't even want to get started on no drama because, someone pissed me off. And I've been trying not to say nothing about it. But, they ever come into my chat and say something, they're going to get their damn feelings hurt quick. I'm over that nonsense. Bullcrap. There's people dying in the world. Kids being murdered. People trying to spread the coronavirus, like an Amazon driver caught on camera spitting on them people's packages in California. Pieces of crap. Then there's this registered sex offender from Maryland. He's been popped 2 times this week for having parties, 60 people or more. First time the cops come March 22nd, and the cops told him, say, hey, you got to send all these people home. So he did. But when he had another gathering Friday night, and he had 60 people there, and he refused to send them people home. So his ass was arrested. And this is a registered sex offender. Let's see if I can pull his picture up. Like, I know there's one little store here that's open. It sells like Nikes and stuff. And it said only 10 people could be in the store. Let's see what's going on. I don't know if I see him now. Well, he was nothing to look at anyways. There's one of my topics I was going to. Right here he is. Let's look at him. I've lit this same cigarette 5 times, y'all. Okay, here's this loser. Dude, you are too old to be having blue hair. Are you serious, you sick pervert? It's a registered sex offender. He thinks the rules don't apply to him and his sick, twisted mind. I wonder what kind of crimes he committed. I mean, the ages. Because he did some kind of sexual assault or abuse. Let's see, what's his name? I thought I had it wrote down. Oh, Sean Myers. He is 41 years old. He looks like a real winner, don't he? I don't even want to look at him. He's sick. Sick perv. Okay. So the serial killer, the Grim Sleeper, he died at San Quentin. Let me see. His name is Lonnie Franklin Jr. He was 67 years old. Get his picture up here. He was found dead in his cell, or he's found unresponsive, and he died. Now, he killed 9 women and a teenage girl over a 22-year period. And he's linked to several more homicides. Let's see what else I got wrote down. He was convicted in August of 2016 on 10 counts of murder and 1 count of attempted murder. During his trial, he was linked to 4 other slayings, but police said he could be responsible for as many as 25 murders. The victims were between the ages of 18 to 53. After he murdered his victims, he would dump their bodies in alleys and trash bins near his home. Now, after he was arrested, police obtained a search warrant and searched his home, and they found a gun and photographs of his dead victims. He photographed them after he killed them. So he would break in. I think that's what it's. Let's read this. Lonnie Franklin Jr., convicted of killing 9 women and a teenage girl over a 22-year period and linked to several more deaths, died Saturday in his cell in San Quentin. Lonnie, 67 years old, was dubbed the Grim Sleeper for a 14-year break in his murderous activities between 1988 and 2002. He was convicted and sentenced to death in August 2016 on 10 counts of murder, 1 count of attempted murder. During his trial, he was linked to 4 other slaves, and police said he may be responsible for as many as 25. Let's see. I thought it said 9, then 10. I don't know about that. The murders took place between 1985 and 1988, and again between 2002 and 2007. Most were shot, but 2 were strangled. The victims were between the ages of 18 and 53, and their bodies were dumped in alleys and trash bins near his home, often after some sexual contact. So that's saying he killed them and then had sexual contact. He was finally caught when a cold case squad found that DNA from Franklin's son had similarities to DNA evidence found on some of the other victims. A detective posed as a busboy at a pizza party Franklin was attending and collected pizza crust and utensils, which yielded genetic evidence that tied him to some of the Grim Sleeper's victims. After his arrest, police found a gun used in one of the killings and photographs of victims at his home. A correctional officer said there was no signs of trauma from when Franklin was discovered unresponsive in his cell Saturday evening. An autopsy will reveal the cause of death. Okay. I shouldn't have clicked out of it. Well, we can still see his picture. He looked like a mean guy. So he went on like this killing spree, and then he like stopped for a while and then started back. I'm guessing his son must have done like one of those DNA tests for, what is it? Find your ancestors and all that. My mind's blank. Blank. Faithful one. Faithful one, yesterday, I couldn't tell you because Rich was talking, your wrench was gone. Sometimes when people change their names or even edit their name, like you just edited yours and capitalized, right? But you'll lose your wrench. I don't think it happened when Andrew changed his name to Cement Shoes, but sometimes it does. I just got up, stayed up really late last night watching Netflix. Well, I was up watching, I watched 90 Day Fiance, then I watched Sister Wives, and then I turned it to Adult Swim and was watching Family Guy and American Dad. Because I can't take all that drama from these Sister Wives. Mary here was in this crying mess, there was a fire behind her house on the episode last night, or getting close to her. They was trying to pack stuff up, and she's freaking panicking out, man. And it was just too much. And Robin, I don't know what's happened to her. I never seen anyone act like that over buying a damn house or renting a house in my life. I'm like, what is up with these damn Sister Wives? Jesus. I wonder, he spends he'll take a night. One night he'll be at Robin's. One night he'll be at Mary's and Christine's. And then the next one. I wonder if he has sex with them all. He has sex with Robin, and then the next night goes to Mary's, has sex. I don't know. He claims it's for religion. I think he converted to be a Mormon and then adopted this polygamy stuff. Morning, Chrissy. How have you been? We have been worried about you. We were talking about you the other day. Jermaine, I knew you like cartoons. CC. Yeah. I don't watch The Simpsons a lot, but I watch Family Guy, American Dad, Bob's Burgers, and of course Rick and Morty. I bought my son the Rick and Morty figures. He can stand up. And my hubby carved me Roger the alien out of wood. He also wood burned Peter Griffin. Yeah, Chrissy, we've been really worried about you because, we know you're in that facility you told us. And gosh, I've just been worried. Well, I hope you get to feeling better, girl. I worry about people that's always in the chat when they don't show up. If they don't show up one day, I'm like, well, maybe they're doing something. But if, a couple of days and they don't come into the stream, I get to wondering. What else do I have wrote down? I think that's about it. Let's look and see what else is going on. This coronavirus has got people crazy. Look, here's a guy out surfing. Dude gets a gnarly $1,000 fine for surfing during the coronavirus. I hate those stupid advertisements. Like, people just don't get it. Now, here is a crazy one. An elderly woman dies at a hospital after a patient pushes her down for being too close. Seriously. It says an 86-year-old woman died Saturday at a Brooklyn hospital after another patient shoved her to the ground because she was too close during the coronavirus pandemic. The woman, who was not named, fell backward and hit her head. She later succumbed to that head injury later that night. Isn't that crazy? Crazy. Here's a cold case. I like the cold cases, guys. Let me get in the chat here. Yeah, it's awful. People's crazy. Push that old woman down. I wonder if it was another elderly patient. I should have went back there and read it out. I did, but I don't think it gave the patient's name. I read it earlier this morning. I clicked on that cold case, but I don't know what happened to it. It might have cold case up here. Crime Online is the place to go, guys. Let me stop screen sharing for a minute. Does anybody want to come up on panel, talk about anything? Come up if you want. I hear the queen bee in there crying, my dog. My husband has that dog spoiled bad. Bad. Oh, here's something about the Tiger King. I was going to share this with y'all. I have been watching a lot of stuff about the Tiger King. I'm going to tell you, I found this little channel, and it's the people that worked with Joe Exotic that I think took over his business. I think it was that Jeff Lowe and his woman. Anyways, they had video recordings of confronting Joe Exotic for embezzling money. And I started this morning for us to do a live reaction to those videos. I think we'll do it tomorrow, though, if y'all want to. I also found the hitman's conversation that was secretly recorded. And I think that this Carol Baskin set Joe Exotic up. Even though Joe Exotic is a shady ass person. They're all shady. Everyone involved in this is shady as hell. But I don't think he put a hit out on their life. Jeff Lowe was starting to have problems with Joe after the business was signed over. And Jeff Lowe is actually the one that contacted Carol Baskin to say, hey, Joe Exotic's got a hit out on you. I think those two set Joe up. Even though Joe is not the greatest person in the world. These people look at tigers, cubs as just money. They don't care about their damn feelings or anything. They sell them cubs for thousands and thousands of dollars. I bet you one of those tiger cubs costs at least $11,000. Guarantee it. Pisses me off. These tigers, if you're going to have a sanctuary, have a sanctuary. Treat them like tigers. People don't need to be petting those cubs and stuff. You don't need to use tiger cubs to make money. It's ridiculous. See, every time I get on People Magazine and try to screen share, it doesn't do right. It's something to do with people because it don't do that on Crime Online at all. It's weird. So Joe's got 22 years. He'll probably never make it out of prison. Well, this is not going to screen share. It's not going to scroll. Let me click out. Okay. I found out yesterday my son has been watching this on Netflix. He finally had something in common. I know Pamela, like even Mark knew about the Tiger King. We don't have Netflix, but he had heard about it. I was like, you know about that Joe Exotic? He's like, yeah. So I was surprised. He also followed the Evelyn case just because it was really close to us, Evelyn Boswell. I don't think there's anything going on in that case. Oh, I forgot. I was going to read that Joe Exotic article. I forgot. Clicked out. I don't see any updates about her. But they'll probably be charging Megan soon. After all this coronavirus stuff passes. Be kind to yourself and others. The world would be a better place. Yes. Why do they capture them anyway? Let them run free. You know, I get like teaching conservation, like the Brooklyn Zoo that's on Animal Planet. That's a damn zoo. I mean, they mimic those animals' habitats and everything. It's a damn, nice zoo. I don't see anything wrong with that because people, they're taking animals' habitats. There's not many tigers left in the world and stuff. And just to see people breed these tigers and inbreed them and all this stuff and just sell them like you're selling a damn car or something. It's wrong. It's wrong. I don't like all that dog breeding either. Those dog breeders just breed and don't even take care of the dogs properly. The ones they're breeding. The dogs get to where they can't breed and stuff, and they just get rid of them, kill them. Some of those breeders will inbreed, and some of those little dogs will come out with deformities and everything. Just put them down. One little Chihuahua came out and didn't have no legs on the back. Thank God he was rescued, and he got him a little wheelchair. You know how they hook those little dogs up to little wheelchairs so they can walk. It's a crazy, crazy world. Bye, Warrior Grandma. Sending my love to Annabelle and the girl. Sonny needs major attitude adjustment. Yes, that rooster does. No love for me till he makes it right with his landlords. I know it. I know that rooster's crazy. I mean, I could never get rid of him. I mean, he's a pain in the butt. He had me mad the other day, and I'm not going to lie. I told Mark, I said, I'm done with that rooster. I mean, it was a bad, well, he didn't attack me, but if he would have got a hold of me, he would have really hurt me. He wouldn't even let me come out of the shed. It was scary. So I said, yeah, I'm going to get rid of him because I was mad. I mean, I'm scared of him. The day after it happened, I was over there and he flew up on his perch and I jumped. Just like an abused woman with an abusive husband, I swear, and it made me mad. But he's not going anywhere. I understand how they get away with all this terrible sickening. Yeah. Hey, little Kelly, how are you? Animals have lives and feelings. It's cruel. Imagine being kidnapped and forced to live in the jungle. I know. Hey, Blue West. Haven't been on a live. I've been missing them, but I hit the thumbs up every time I see your channel. Thank you, Blue West. I hope you're doing well, you and your family. Warrior Grandma, you have a good day, honey. Thank you for supporting Annabelle and Sonny. Are chickens mean? Roosters can be mean. The hens aren't, Blue West. My rooster, Sonny, yeah, he's pretty aggressive, but he has fighting rooster in him. That's what I was told. And he looks like one too. So he's just aggressive. I was trying to think of what his daddy's name was. Sonny's dad. Cockhorn or something like that. He was mean too, but not as mean as Sonny. Sonny's super, super mean. The governor here said she will not lock us down because we are not Cali. Yeah, we're not locked down here either. People is out and about everywhere, like I said the other day, like nothing was going on. I mean, there wasn't as many people as usual in Walmart, but there were a few, quite a few. That woman who touched her, didn't think that through. Oh, the woman that pushed the old lady down at the hospital and killed her because she's that chickless. Yeah. God almighty, like who reacts that way? Why not say, excuse me, can you back up a little bit, please? Like, what the hell? We gotta go get some coffee, guys. Like, what the crap's going on? People's crazy. People's crazy, just like we were talking about. That woman that called a grocery store and said she spit all over their produce, everything they had. $35,000 worth of stuff gone they had to get rid of. I'm pretty sure it said 35,000. I'll look when I get back in there. Oh no, please don't tell me I don't have no coffee made. Oh, just a little bit. Well, I'll have to make some. I'll make it in here. Here's Skylar whining about something. I'm not sure what she wants. Let's see. Okay, she wants to go out. Hold on, guys. Let me let her out real quick. Here, baby. Is the gate open? Yeah, Mom will be out there in a minute. It's a beautiful day, guys. I mean, it is here. It's a beautiful day. Spring has arrived. Oh, Chrissy, don't be sorry. You know, we just care about you, and you're usually in the chat, and, you know, we know your situation, and we didn't see you, so it concerned us. Make sure your coffee doesn't have a stink bug in it. They are everywhere. Yeah, you know, they're actually an invasive species from Africa, the stink bugs are. Yeah, they're all in my house. I save them all the time. They get down in my dog's water bowl. I'll have to save their life and get them out. They usually recover. Oh. So I'm going to go ahead and make my coffee. Does anybody have plans today to do anything? Oh, yeah, y'all. I saw something about Lori Vallow that said somehow there was a leaked email from a police officer, and he said that she will be arrested soon, or charged with murder. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I could mute a second. Stuff in my way. I was going to set that down. Oh, my goodness. Oh, crap. I just about tripped over a big bag of corn. Trying to read y'all's comment. I'm holding my Chromebook in my hand trying to fix my coffee. I was being nosy to see what y'all were talking about. About fell. Stubbed my damn toe. I waste too much coffee. Way too much. Let me get back in here where I can see my phone. I can't believe how the weather's changed, and all of a sudden it's like 75 degrees, sunny, no rain. It's Awesome. Okay. Chrissy, you're in the cool kids club. We all care about you. Andrew, you always crack me up. I have a lonely sock. One, twice they lost their soulmates. I could never keep up with socks. Yeah, Chrissy, we love you. Let me go back up here. Read. You had a seizure, girl, Chrissy? Oh my God. And found out when your best friends died. Wow. I don't understand why. How can they take your phone from you just because you have a seizure? That don't make sense to me. No, Blue West. I try to do mine at the same time. I was going early there for a while, a little bit early, around 10, but I usually do mine 10:30 Eastern time every morning. I know I've not been getting notified. I don't get notified when Will goes live anymore. So I went and checked. I was like, maybe I'm unsubscribed or the bell's off. And I went and checked and the bell was on. Something's weird with YouTube. Like when I got on StreamYards to set up the stream, it had a little warning about, all the traffic that's on YouTube and Facebook. It said it may not stream right. Going crazy. Wouldn't let me end my stream the other day. Wouldn't let me make a post. Went to my notifications. All my notifications were gone. I don't know what's going on. And if y'all seen that I guess it's a robot. He goes and posts everywhere. He's got 2, 3 different names. It's always great content. Great job, bro. I replied one day, I'm not a bro. I'm going to start hiding those comments. I see him everywhere. It's annoying. I missed your live yesterday. No notification. Hey, that was a good live yesterday with Rich talking about Darlie and stuff. That's a rabbit hole right there, that case. There's like not really a lot of evidence if you think about it against her. I used to think there was. But something that gets me still is her shirt. Her night shirt she had on and the blood drops on the back of it. Because I've watched a lot of Forensic Files, and I know when you stab someone like that and you're raising that knife back up, go get blood on the back of your shirt. See what I'm saying? Raise up, it's going to splatter back there. I have a problem with that. There's at least 10 I've seen reported. Oh, yeah, Mel. I think they're robots or something, a bot. I don't remember much about the seizure, but they said I was being stubborn and not resting, so they took it so I would listen to my body and sleep. Okay, I understand now. I hope Rich can do another chat soon. It was very interesting. Yeah, maybe if he's not busy next Sunday, I'll just have to see if my son's here. I was supposed to go pick up my son yesterday, but we forgot it was my mom's birthday today. So he wanted to stay with her. Oh, he saved someone's life over the weekend. My mom lives in an apartment. My mom was in bed. Timothy was up way past his bedtime gaming. He wasn't supposed to be. And all of a sudden, he hears this guy, help me, screaming. He goes and wakes up my mom. My mom said Timothy was shaking because my mom was going to go out there and check on him. And he's like, no, Nanny, don't go out there. Mom said he was scared to death, so she calls 911. And I got a video of it. The guy was just laying out there on the damn sidewalk. He was on some kind of drugs. Scared Timothy to death. But if Timothy hadn't have called 911, the cop said he would have laid there and died. Yep. I can't believe he didn't have, like, it's like a miracle. Timothy usually has a headset on, headphones, when he's playing games. So it's a wonder if he even heard that guy. It's crazy. I want to be popular. LOL. I got your notification today, but other days I don't get them. Yeah, it's crazy how it does that. I try to set my streams up about an hour before I go live. Yeah, he's a little hero, faithful one. I was proud of him. My mom's like, he wasn't even supposed to be up. This was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Timothy was not supposed to be up. He does that. He knows me and Mom fall asleep. He'll just play the game till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Your son handled that perfectly. Kudos. Thank you, Jamie. I got a really sweet kid. He's well-mannered. He's well-behaved. He's always been that way. Just took it after me. We are definitely a team. Yeah, we all are. I love our little community that we have here. You know, it's nice when you have a guest on and they compliment your chat about how nice your chat is and stuff. Thank you guys for being that way. I really appreciate that. Thank you for not arguing with each other over these crime cases and opinions. You know, there's no sense in it. It's not gonna help the crime. It's not gonna take the damn crime back or anything. You know? But anyways, I was proud yesterday when Rich said, oh, your chat is so respectful. Yeah, y'all are a great bunch of people. It's because we don't do drama. Now, if we did drama, we would have all kinds of, we would have more people in the chat, but we would have a lot of smart asses and just people disrupting and being mean and ugly. So that's why I don't really talk about drama on here. I've been pissed off. I'm trying not to blow up. Believe me, it's taking everything in me. Lisa knows. Mel knows, I think. Yeah. I mean, it's not like people are just so disrespectful on here. They're so disrespectful. They got no damn respect for themselves or anybody else. It freaking kills me. I can't stand that. And I don't like attention seekers at all. That's all I'm going to say. I don't like that. Oh, Lord, I better change the subject because I'm getting ready to get started. Let's change the subject, y'all. Because I've been kind of really pissed off. Trying to think of something else we could talk about. What do y'all want to talk about? Oh, I love you, Southern Mom. Thank you, Verbal. Yeah, we're a good bunch of people. We really are. I mean, sometimes I'm boring going here, but y'all are not in the chat. Sometimes, like, I just don't know what, keep talking about. I'll do my topics and I'll be like, oh, gosh, probably boring them. Especially when this virus shit is going on and all they can do is talk shit. Well, let me just tell you this. Coming from a 13-year-old child, I was in the bathroom last time Timothy was here, and I was listening to a drama live stream while I did my makeup. I thought he had his headphones on, but he didn't. He was like, how stupid, Mom. Someone is that mad over a comment being deleted or allegedly being deleted. He's like, these people need to grow up. How old are they? That's what a 13-year-old said about these women arguing. Yes, he shouldn't have heard that. I get that. But I was in my bathroom and I couldn't put my headphones in. I was doing my makeup. But I think it's ridiculous. Any details on Vallo's new charges? Hey, Jamie, thank you for changing the subject. Let's see what's going on with Lori. Let me get my phone charger. I was looking at this morning. I didn't see anything besides about that leaked email. Okay. 2 days ago, Daily Mail. Leaked email shows police are getting close to indicting Lori Vallow in husband's death. Let me look it up so I can screen share it. I hear my coffee percolating, whatever it's called. You know, with the drama stuff, and this is all I'll say, I'll tell you what makes me mad. I hate to see that people come into this community and just start. I'm sorry, but I mean, it pisses me off. Okay, I'm going to change the subject. I'm telling y'all, I've been about to blow my top, and I've been trying to control it and not. Okay, so police in Arizona could be on the verge of indicting Lori Vallow in the death of her ex-husband, who was killed by her brother last year, according to a leaked email from a Phoenix detective. The wind's blowing and my Wi-Fi's not. See, it says connecting. It's not letting me scroll. Okay. So if it will show it, we will look at the email. I don't know what's going on, guys. Oh, I'm not even screen sharing yet. I was going to screen share it, but it's not wanting me to. Let me just read it from my phone. We all know what that freaking nut looks like. Okay, let's see what this email says. Let me click on email. Okay, this is supposedly, it says from Nathan. Let me see. It's got the name blocked out. It was March 24, 2020. Subject, autopsy. I'm not sure what is meant by this email. We continue to work on Charles's case and are confident we are getting close to getting Lori indicted for her involvement in Charles' death. My phone is always on, and I'm here to answer any questions or discuss concerns you have. So, okay, let's see exactly who this email's from. The email is from a Phoenix police detective, and it was sent on Tuesday. And, of course, it says we're getting closer to getting Lori indicted. But I wonder who the email was to. It says police in Arizona could be on the verge of indicting Lori in the death of her husband, who was killed by Alex Jones last year. So Chad Daybell's daughter came out and said that the kids are safe. I think she said that a couple times. Hey, if they're safe, produce them. If they could produce those kids, they would, because that bitch is sitting in jail, excuse my language, sitting in jail and can't bond out because they don't got the money, because they went on this big lavish vacation to Hawaii to evade police. And they've probably spent a lot of money. It's probably why she just bought a $30 wedding ring with her ex-husband's credit card that was dead. She used Charles Vallow's credit card and bought this ugly ass ring on Amazon. $30. I got a more expensive ring than that. God, money. I can't stand that woman. I know she's probably got a mental illness and stuff, but God, you know what? My papa's schizophrenic. He didn't pull crap like this. He might have hallucinated, but it's ridiculous. A Cox. I meant Alex Cox Verbal, not Alex Jones. My bad. Hold your pants on, CC's about to unleash. Yes. Yeah, I'm very upset right now, y'all. And I'm trying not to behave like an idiot online. Like I have went off before. I'm trying not to do that. Okay, Lori has never been publicly named as a suspect in her husband's death. It says, but according to an email, okay, the police detective is Nathan Moffat. So I wonder who leaks that. Who was he talking to? So it was leaked to Fox News 10. Okay, it says unnamed recipient. Okay, Cheryl Wheeler, Charles's ex-wife and the mother of their 2 grown kids, has long been skeptical about Alex Cox's self-defense argument. Well, do you reckon? The day he shot Charles Vallow, you could see the police body cam. He's sitting on the sidewalk and just holding his head. There's nothing wrong with that guy. He does not look like he was hit by anything. He don't look like he's fighting for his life. They knew Charles was coming that morning, and they had it set up to get rid of him. They needed Charles gone. They needed probably even Tylee's dad, Joseph, gone, and Tammy Daybell gone, so they could fulfill this stupid prophecy they think's going to happen. They need all those people out of the way. Lori thought she was going to get some insurance money from Charles's death. Well, she didn't know Charles had changed the beneficiary. But Chad got the money from Tammy's death. And they said that they are linking Alex Cox to Tammy Daybell's death by cell phones and stuff. Chad will probably be arrested too. Way too many deaths for self-defense. Hey, I don't believe in coincidences. I don't. Detective Kincaid on the ID channel don't believe in it either. I love that man. Too many deaths around them. And she had it in her head that her kids were soulless beings walking the earth, zombies, possessed. She killed those kids. She got her brother to do it. If those kids are found alive, I'll come on here and apologize and say, praise the Lord, they're alive. I was wrong. Thank God I was wrong. But it's my theory that they are no longer here. Just based on all the evidence that's been released and the statements that she has made and stuff, that, it's my opinion about it. And I believe Alex was talked into killing himself or they poisoned him somehow. God, I can't fit all my kids or in here saying I ran out of the room, but my last Isaac's going on 5. Oh, you got a house full of kids, Blue West. Happy birthday to your son. It's my mom's birthday too. She's 61. She was born March 30th, 1959. I was thinking about Lori. She thought they was possessed. Maybe she tried to do some kind of exorcism on them or something. You would think Chad Daybell would be trying a little bit harder to get his little woman out of jail. And then she had 2 defense attorneys that quit her. You got to have a new judge too. Judge had to step down. My opinion, those defense attorneys probably wanted to quit because they were advising her to bring her kids to authorities and show that they were okay. They were. Any good defense attorney would tell that. Hold on, guys. Let me go let Skylar in. She's crying. Okay, guys. That dog cracks me up. When you go get her to let her in, before she comes in, she's got to bark real loud. Like she's a badass or something. It cracks me up. I think I figured out my dog has panic attacks. Sometimes Lady, quit being grumpy. Sometimes Skylar will just be sitting around on the couch or laying somewhere, and all of a sudden, she jumps up and starts going crazy, running through the house, whining, starts howling. And she just has these episodes where she does it. And then that gets Lady to a howling, and she can't howl right. It sounds awful. It sounds like a damn banshee screaming. But yeah, I think she has panic attacks. She's kind of a sensitive dog anyways. It's crazy. Unless she just sees a ghost or something. My dog does that before you put the food bowl down. Really? Hey, Skylar will be in a dead sleep, Meow Meow, and she will wake up and just automatically jump down and start whimpering and howling and just acting crazy. Or she'll just be sitting there, not even asleep, and do it. I don't understand it. And then Mark's like, maybe she's having panic attacks or something. This dog is a drama queen. I'm telling you, she is the queen of drama. She is so, I tell her all the time, I'm like, Tab, you're so dramatic. So I had this little, well, it's not little, this patio table that's glass and like you can put an umbrella like down the middle. I had it on the porch, but I moved it over there next to the fence where Annabelle's at under the pine tree so that the dogs and I can go over there and sit and hang out with Annabelle too. You know, because the dogs will be out while it's pretty. And also I need to spend time with Annabelle. I don't want her to be lonely. So that's my solution to it. I'm excited for this spring and summer. I don't know why. I like getting out and just like piddling around the house and stuff when it's pretty. Let's see. Karen says, CC, Mel said we are going to turn into zombies after this fight. Hey, Mel, that is so weird that you said that, because I told Mark joking around, I was like, what if it's coronavirus makes people turn into zombies after they die from it? I said that, so that's weird you said that. So Blue West has a 17-year-old boy, a 14-year-old girl, 7-year-old son, her middle child, 4.5, and a 4.5-year-old girl. Girl, you've been busy. I will tell you what my granny said about some woman one time, because, you know, she had a lot of kids, and she said, every time Donnie put his boots underneath Rosalie's bed, she got pregnant. Oh, my goodness. Gosh, I couldn't imagine having that many kids. Well, I guess I do. I've got like 4 dogs. They're like kids. I feel bad for all the moms right now that's got more than one child that's trying to homeschool right now and do the homework and just take care of the house and kids. I feel for y'all. That's hard work. And the dads, because Verbal is Verbal takes care of his kids. I should say all the single parents, or all the parents. You don't got to be single. That's having to homeschool these kids. I'd be pulling my hair out, y'all. I would. These dogs drive me crazy sometimes. I'll tell you what they do. I am grumpy when my tendonitis is hurting. I'll just be honest, I am. But it annoys me. I'll sit down and put my ice pack on my leg, and then one of the dogs will come in here every time I sit down. It's like they hear that recliner and they're automatically in here. And I'll be like, damn, leave me alone. I think I need a new coffee filter. It's getting coffee grounds in my coffee. I don't like that. I got one of those reusable ones. It must have a hole in it somewhere. I will be homeschooling Joshy and his twin friends in 3 weeks. Bless your heart, Mel Mel. Bless your heart. Hey, look. Let me tell you what happened. Y'all remember I said that Timsy had 2 weeks of homework to make up where he was sick? Well, I'm not going to lie. I done one of his tests for him. This boy had a whole stack it was like packlets of every different subject for 2 weeks. I done a test, 50 questions. Took me 2 damn hours. You know what that teacher said? Oh, y'all don't worry about that homework. After I spent freaking days helping him do it. There is no way he could have got all that done by himself. No way. So, yeah, I did help him. I'm not going to lie. But, hell, it wasn't turned in because she said no need for it. I was like, that's nice to know after I spent days doing it. But they told him to come and clean out his desk and locker. They're not going back to school. I have a major Minecraft player here. Yeah, Lisa, my son went through that stage in Minecraft. Now he's into Fortnite. Thank God for Brooke helping. Hey, some of Timothy's homework, I had no idea what they were talking about. And I'm a pretty smart person. You know, I don't act like it on here sometimes because I get all bum puzzled, but, you know, I'm pretty smart at, like, you know, book work and stuff like that, but this was hard stuff. Hard. Yeah. Prayers to all the spouses that are dealing with sassy partners. Yeah. Well, see, I'm used to it. I'm used to being, Mark gets on my nerves when he's home all the time, but I can go outside and stuff. I feel bad for people. It's like in apartments and in the cities right now having to be closed up and stuff. Me, I can go walk in the woods or do anything. It would really be bad if you could go out to the store and stuff. And again, guys, if y'all order stuff from Amazon, please make them leave it outside. Please Lysol it before you bring it in because an Amazon driver was caught spitting on the packages. That was in California. I don't know why people want to do that. Oh, yeah. I wanted to pull up about that woman that spit on the groceries or produce. I remember seeing on the news where these young kids were going and opening up ice cream and licking it in the grocery stores, and then people buying that crap. They need their little asses beat for that. Okay, coronavirus. Woman charged with contaminating $35,000 worth of food. See, this was in Pennsylvania. Hanover Township. A woman charged with terroristic threats for allegedly coughing and spitting on produce, meat, and other merchandise at a Pennsylvania grocery store earlier this week was arraigned Thursday in the back of a patrol car to curb the potential threat of spreading the coronavirus. Margaret Ann Kirko, 35, of Hanover Township, is charged with 2 counts of making a terroristic threat, 1 count of threatening to use a biological agent, and 1 count of criminal mischief. All are felonies. And she's also charged with misdemeanor charge of criminal attempt to commit retail theft and disorderly conduct. The store in which the crimes were committed, Gertie's Supermarket in Hanover, lost $35,000 worth of food that had to be thrown out, the owner said. While there is little doubt this woman was doing is a very twisted prank, we will not take any chances with the health and well-being of our customers. So it sounds like they don't think she really did that, but they can't take any chances. Hey, she's smiling in the back of the patrol car. I got to show y'all this. Stupid bitch. God, I usually don't call people names, but damn, people like this. Find it on here. Oh, it said reload. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with this scrolling today. I think that's as good as it's going to get. I think when the wind blows hard, like it's really pretty out, but the wind's blowing, I think that messes with my my Wi-Fi. This is not the same article, but she was in, there she is. She was in the back of the patrol car, and it showed her smiling. Hey, I wouldn't be driving her. She has the coronavirus. This is attention-seeking behavior right here. This woman probably does not even have the coronavirus. Some people will do anything for attention. They live for attention. Good attention, bad attention. Just like that lady that was on Diane's channel on Ladies Night that allegedly faked her own suicide to someone else on YouTube. That is attention-seeking behavior. Need to get freaking help. I can't believe someone would fake their own suicide. Well, I should be able to believe it. This is freaking YouTube. I'm not going to say her name or anything like that because I think the woman needs to get help. Yeah, I was pissed off when I heard someone did that because, you know, I've lost 2 loved ones to suicide, and it's not anything to joke about. It's a pain and stuff I cannot describe. Sick people. Thank you, Blue West, and happy birthday to your son. How old was your mom when she had you? She was in her early 20s. I was trying to remember what my birth certificate said. Early 20s, 2021, something like that. I was born 1980. She was born 59. And I got a brother. It's 4 years older than me, 4.5 years older than me. And another brother, my youngest brother. We're 11 months apart. And I got another younger brother, half brother. He's in his middle 20s. He lives in North Carolina, though. I don't really know him that much. I get a lot of breaks. My mother had me at 14 years old, so my kids have me and their great-grandmother. Their dads are okay. Right. So my mom had my brother when she was like 16. My granny had kids young, too. Of course, she was married, though. She got married young. Back then, you know, like my granny was young stuff, wasn't a big deal for a girl to get married at 14, 15 years old to someone that was in their 20s. You know, times have changed of what's acceptable and not acceptable. I don't think nobody in their late 20s should be dating a teenager. I'm sorry. I don't. In their 20s, they shouldn't. Sick. You must be talking about Emily. Yeah, that's who I'm talking about. I don't even know her. I don't know this rabbit dog guy. It felt like they was in this relationship. Somehow it got brought public. I don't think I would have done that. But, yeah, she allegedly faked her own suicide. I think they had proof of it or something. Sick. People sick and twisted. Anything for attention. I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of unwell people here on YouTube. No offense to anybody. I've got mental illness problems too. But I don't do things for attention. I just don't get stuff like that. She must have some kind of personality disorder or something. It really pissed me off when I heard it because you know what? When I witnessed that suicide, I'd do anything to go back to that day. Oh, I don't even want, I'm going to cry, yeah. And just hear somebody get up there and fake a suicide and just act like, I don't know, she act like a freaking nut up there on Diane's, if you ask me. But really, if she, you know, if she wants to ghost somebody, not talk to them, that's her prerogative. You know. Whatever. I don't think we should be getting involved in anybody's relationships, but whatever. Speaking of the devil, Tremaine. Yeah, Chrissy, there's your man. Tremaine wants me and Chrissy to be sister wives. I'm just joking. Oh, yeah, that's why I call YouTube the mental hospital without doctors. Well, I've listened to a couple big YouTubers come out and say, hey, they don't have many friends, don't have much of a social life, and got some kind of mental illness. A lot of them. I think all the YouTubers do. All of us do. And a lot of the viewers and stuff too. That's okay. And it's okay. But it's not okay to do this crazy behavior for attention. I don't need to do anything, say anything crazy to get attention. I just be myself. And people like that, you know? Freaking nuts. Me and Emily was talking about unemployment. Rabbit Dog came in there with talking about some jealousy. Yeah, that's a toxic relationship. Like, Tremaine, I see both sides of it. Like, she did that. She tried to fake her own suicide. That is messed up. I don't even know why he would want to talk to her after that. But he did seem like the kind of person that's kind of persistent. He seemed like he's in love. I don't know. Hope they work it out. They need to go separate ways, I guess. But faking your own suicide, that's messed up. I hope she didn't do that. But they said they had proof she did. I really hope she didn't do that. I don't like to see people do things like that and get drugged, I would only be sister wives with the women here. Chrissy, we're all be sister wives. But we're not marrying Cody Brown. He's too much for me. I don't like the way he treats Mary on Sister Wives. I feel like Mary is left out. She only could have one kid by Cody. I think she feels some type of way about that. She did want to have another baby with him a couple of seasons ago, and he shot her down. He's like, no. But I bet you anything, Robin gets pregnant again, has another baby. It's fine if you're taking care of yourself, not going around being nuts. Exactly, Mel. I mean, we all got struggles and stuff. Hey, but you don't got to lie and stuff for attention. Then nobody wants to be your friend when you get busted in something like that. I mean, who wants to be friends with someone like that? You can't trust them. But anyhow, I don't guess it's any of our business, but since they aired their laundry out on YouTube, I guess I have the right to say something about it, with witnesses suicide and my papa doing it. It's offensive. It's very offensive. He's too much for me. He thinks he's always right. I can't stand that, Cheryl. My husband's like that too, but not as bad as Cody Brown. He will listen when I'm like, hey, just listen for a minute. You're not right about this. He will listen. But Cody Brown, he is so into himself. Him and his little curly hair. Wonder what kind of gel products he uses on his hair. And the way he flips his hair around. And I'm going to tell you what, when he puts his hair in that ponytail, that is the ugliest man I've ever seen. I cannot stand that ponytail. That day, he took his pants off and got in the pond on Coyote Pass. I about died. He had bikini underwear on. I should have known he was the type of man to wear bikini underwear. I am not a bikini underwear fan on men. The boxers, whatever, boxer briefs, whatever, those look good on men. Not bikini underwear. Those are for girls. I don't like, it's not sexy. I don't want one wife, never mind multiple. Oh, verbal, don't like. You like to have multiple women. Him and his curly hair. Yes. I mean, I'm going to be honest. Cody Brown's hair, the curls are pretty. If it was on like a little girl. He looks like Shirley Temple. Yeah, he's looking like Shirley Temple with that hair. I mean, he thinks he's sexy. He's not a bad-looking man. I wouldn't go out with him, though. Yeah, I'm not too much into light hair. Even though my hubby's got light hair. I've always liked dark hair. Cheryl, I am intrigued by that show so much. And I'm going to tell you why. When I first started watching this, I mean, they had a little bit of trouble, but I was amazed. I was amazed how they weren't jealous of each other and they were just sharing this man. But they really are jealous of each other in their mind. I come to find out later on. But it's like they share this one man and like they have all these kids and they have all these dinners and events. And it just seems like everybody gets along and it's this nice family. And I was just like amazed at how these women get along with each other and share the same man. I mean, they have little squabbles sometimes. That amazes me. Hey, did y'all ever watch the show? I don't think it's coming back on, but it's called Seeking Sister Wives. And it's men that's seeking another woman to join their family. And there were some ugly mofos on there, the men. Oh my God. I wouldn't let them touch me with a damn 10-foot pole. It is crazy. I should have started a channel and did reviews of 90 Day Fiance and Sister Wives because I've watched the show since the very beginning, first episode, but I didn't do it. I was telling my hubby, I was like, I would enjoy a channel like that. But sometimes I can't finish watching Sister Wives. What I do is I go back and watch it because Cody gets on my nerves. He really does. And he traumatized me when I see him in those bikini underwear. I mean, when you watch this show, you're thinking like, okay, each night he goes to a different wife's house. Does he have sex with them every night he goes there? Has sex with one wife, next night has sex with the other one? Or are they not worried about catching a disease or something like, or not a disease, but like kidney infections, bladder, something. I don't know. CC, what is the tiger thing? Is it a show or maybe is it? Okay, it is on Netflix. It's called The Tiger King. It's about this guy named Joe Exotic from Oklahoma who has tigers and different animals. He has like his own zoo. And he's at war with this woman named Carol Baskin from Florida, who also has like a tiger sanctuary, Big Cat Rescue, I think it's called. But he's at war with her because she thinks he abuses his tigers, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, he allegedly put out a hit on her and he was arrested for it and he got 22 years in prison. You got to watch it, girl. But Google, or not Google, look up Joe Exotic here on YouTube. He had his own channel. There's all kinds of drama episodes. I actually found a recording of the hitman on the phone and a video of Joe Exotic being confronted about embezzlement. And I think tomorrow we'll do a live reaction to those videos. I think as long as I pause the video every few minutes and give commentary, we'll be all right and won't get a copyright strike. So we'll just have to pause. It's a crazy story, Blue West. There's also accusations that Joe lured young men in with the promise to work with big cats and give them drugs and all this. It's a crazy mess. Like the damn zoo, Joe's zoo sold lube and condoms and everything. He gave out condoms when people would come visit the zoo. Who wants to go to a zoo like that? You think I want to take my son to a zoo and listen to the owner give a speech and then throw condoms out to my 13-year-old son? I mean, he's like, that's an icebreaker. No, an icebreaker would be like throwing some candy out into the crowd. A lot of kids visit zoos. Why would you do that? I mean, and he ran for president. Like, he had to know he wasn't going to get anywhere with that. What a waste of money. And he used zoo money to finance his campaign and wasn't supposed to. He didn't even own that zoo at the time. It was transferred into his friend's name because Joe was going to lose everything because Carol Baskin sued him. It's crazy. I couldn't live like Sister Wives. Well, you know what? I could not live in the same house with them. Like, Cody wanted that one big house. And I didn't blame them. I wouldn't want to do that either. I think what they had in Las Vegas at the cul-de-sac, that was perfect for them. All their houses was nearby and stuff. I thought that was perfect. And some of the comments, like, when they interview Cody, like during the episode, if the sister wives say something to him, basically stand up for themselves and give their opinion. He's always got something smart to say. And when do you ever hear this man talking about religion? Because that's why he's supposed to have so many wives. The more wives he has, that, better chances him getting into heaven. But you don't ever hear nothing about that. This is a man that uses religion so he can go around and screw 5 women. Excuse my language. I mean, can you imagine how much it was going to cost Lightfeather for him to build a house, this huge house that had 4 different houses in it? And then it had like a big family room that everyone could meet in and a family kitchen. This was a huge home. Like, I think they live on Coyote Pass. Why not build some houses that, look like nice cabins since they're in the wilderness and all that? That's what I would do. I wouldn't be married to him, for number one. Yeah, I couldn't have a man, I don't believe. Oh, Lisa, you could have a man. I know you got burned out, but girl, you've been single a while. Everybody needs somebody. I can't find the Tiger King on Netflix for these animals and children, of course. You can't find it? Okay, look up here on YouTube, the Tiger King. You'll probably see a trailer for it. It's on there. I don't have Netflix. Guys, what is the title on Netflix? It's the Tiger King, right? I like to be the Black Brady Bunch. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Marsha. I always thought Marsha and Greg had something going on, Tremaine. Tremaine, are you still working, or are you at home permanently? Southern Mom, I'm not sharing my man. No. The only benefits of those sister wives, I was thinking, is like, when you don't want to fool with them, like, don't want to cook for them, or, so just don't want to do it. Go to another wife. I'm selling mine. If anyone is interested, call me. Meow, I see you're happy in your life. He seems like a nice guy. He's a handsome guy. I think Tremaine and I will have to eventually get divorced. I don't like to share my man. Me either. I would not share my man. Now Brooke wants to look this up on Netflix. Y'all need to watch it. I think Brooke would like it. It's very interesting. Here you got this crazy Joe Exotic. I mean, he is a gay polygamist. Okay. When do you ever hear that? A gay polygamist. The Tiger King. A magician. A country music singer. In his spare time, he's taking hits out on people's lives, allegedly. I don't think he did that. I think it was set up. He's a good egg. We've been to hell and back, but we're still here. Yeah. I've been with my man since 2013. February 2013. Long time. I feel like we've been married for like 20 years. Well, we're actually not legally married. I call him my hubby, but, we just lived together forever. He's wanted to get married, but, I'm not all for that. Hey, you don't have to get married to love someone. If I did have some kind of ceremony, it'd be like the joining of the souls or some kind of little ceremony like that. It wouldn't be no legal crap going on. I'm not getting married again. I've been married twice. I've been in horrible relationships too, Blue West. I got bad taste in men. Mark's a good one, though. He's a good one. He helped me beat my addiction. I mean, really, he helped me a lot. He's really helped me out a lot. He's good to my son. Basically, I get what I want. Damn, y'all, I spent $300 Saturday when I was out. Of course, Mark got 2 pair of pants in Tractor Supply. I didn't have that in my video. He got 2 pair of pants because he's gained weight and he needs some work pants. But then I went to Walmart and got a few things in there, and dog food, of course, and some groceries for us. I spent almost $300. But like my dog food and stuff, I like to buy a lot up. Like I don't hoard it, but 1998, I moved in with mine. A week later, we're together. I go to his zoo. You go to Joe Exotic Zoo, Tremaine? I could be on the Jerry Springer with my stories. I know, Burble, you have had some crazy women for what you told me. Hey, women can be just as bad as men. People always say, oh, the shitty ass man. Hey, there's shitty women too. Crap, I hate using that word. There's good and bad people everywhere. Here, I know several men, good men, and their wives has just run off with somebody else and got strung out, and it's crazy. Then they have to take care of the kids. Me and Christy love going to his zoo. So back to the Sister Wife show. I think the Sister Wife show, it was probably filmed a year and a half ago, probably, or more, I bet. I wonder if they got any homes on Coyote Pass yet. Can you imagine having to build 4 homes? And here, Robin, the last wife, she wants 6-bedroom house, 5 or 6 bedroom house. That would piss me off if I was the other wives. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. Tremaine, are you a husband, wife? Hey, I've watched shows on YouTube. I think it's like Barkoff TV. And there was a woman. She had like 3 husbands, and every damn one of them was ugly. She wasn't no looker either. And I was like, damn. And you could tell they didn't have good common sense at all. I mean, damn, if I'm going to get a bunch of husbands, they're going to be some good looking ones. Chrissy says, Tremaine, spell her name right. Or you're getting a divorce, Tremaine. She's divorcing your ass. Maybe one day when I'm home alone, which I'm home today, I'll set up in the kitchen. Y'all can just watch me piddle around or something. Oh, thank you, Tremaine. He is a good guy. He's just, he's one of them, Mark's one of them old-fashioned people. He likes the old-fashioned relationship. Like, he don't control everything. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, head of the house. But OCC gets her way. Y'all see, I got chickens, goats, hermit crabs. Probably have a bearded dragon. Yeah, I know the other day when I was in Tractor Supply in my video, I was like, I'm going to ask Mark if I can get a couple of these chicks. But I never did ask him. And then when we left the store, he's like, we could have got a couple of those if you'd wanted them. So, I don't know. I may go back and get some instead of hatching my own eggs. Raise the hens and then put them in with my other flock. Chrissy got mixed up with wife number 7. Damn, Tremaine. How many times you been married, Tremaine? 7 times? I think, Melma, we're just joking. What are you doing, Mel? You want to come up a sec? If not, I'm probably going to end this so I can get some things done. It's a pretty day. I can't spend it all on YouTube. It's nice just to get on here and talk to people. You know, I got friends and stuff I text with, Mel, Lisa, Red Rum, Alex. I haven't talked to them in a bit. But it's just nice to get on here and have a conversation. My husband was old-fashioned. It took a while to fix that, but it was worth it. Yeah, the old-fashioned ones are good. Hey, let me tell you what my 13-year-old son said. I was like, you interested in girls or anything? What type of girl you like? He said that he would not go out with a girl that showed her body. He meant wearing short shorts and, wearing low-cut shirts. He said, I want a nerdy girl because I'm a nerdy. He's really not nerdy. He thinks he is. But that's what he said. And I was like, yeah, you pick one that dresses appropriate, you probably get a good one. Pick one that dresses trashy, it's probably no good. My brain is fried. Okay, Mel. Oh, Cheryl, I love y'all too. I love chatting with y'all. Yeah, text speech sucks. Oh, gosh. Y'all should see my phone when I try to use that voice text. It mixes my words up where I've got such a country accent. Mark don't got the same country accent as me. For some reason, he don't talk as country as me. Mama, I love him. Oh, Timothy, yeah. He wants him a nerdy woman. He don't want no hoes. I can't help it. Marcia look hot. Oh, yeah, Marcia on the Brady. Marcia, she's still a pretty woman, Tremaine. Jan, bless her heart, she wasn't too pretty. The youngest little girl on the Brady Bunch was cute. I'll tell y'all somebody that I love from one of the old shows. I think she's beautiful. It's one of my favorite shows, and it is Samantha from Bewitched. I love her. I love her little heart locket that she wears and just her makeup and everything. Just marry a respectful person. Yeah. Yeah, don't marry anyone that, if you're dating them, they're calling you names or, raising hell over dumb stuff. Don't marry nobody like that. Marry someone that goes with the flow. Jermaine, you don't say my name right either. It's Chrissy with no T. Yeah, it's not Christy. It's Chrissy. Oh, I'm looking at Top Chat. My bad. Oh, damn. I hope I didn't block nobody. Y'all know, I found JoJo. Y'all know JoJo. She's, she comes in everybody's chat. I found her on my block list. I must have accidentally blocked her because I'm always touching my phone and it comes up, go to channel, report, remove, timeout. So it was an accident. I hope she's not mad. Yes, she's cute. Do y'all know the little girl, since we're talking about little girls in movies, the little girl that played in Jaws 2, the second part of Jaws, where the oldest son was living in the Bahamas. He had a wife and a little girl, right? Do you know the little girl in real life, her and her mom were murdered right after that movie, after she filmed that movie. They were murdered by her father. Yeah. It's sad. I watch Hollywood Graveyards. They go around, they tell all the stories. That's where I heard that from. Sandy, that's her name, Chrissy Lee. Sandy. Chrissy, I know you're just joking around with him. He knows it. He jokes around. She's just teasing you, Tremaine. I believe he knows that. My daughter's boyfriend of 3 years is a great catch. Feels good as a mother to know your child is safe. Yes. A lot of these guys, they'll put on good acts in front of everybody. Then when you're behind closed doors with them, it's a different story. And I'm not saying that about your daughter's boyfriend, Light Feather, but I'm just saying I've experienced that. Yes, and the poltergeist verbal girl died too. Yes. How did she die? I don't know how those little kids film those scary movies. And a lot of those child actors grow up to be on drugs and alcoholics and stuff because they didn't get to have a normal childhood. Look at Britney Spears. Look at Corey Feldman. Just there's a bunch of them. And the other Corey, his friend, I can't think of his name. That little poltergeist girl. Oh, she died of pneumonia. Okay, thank you, Mel Mel. She was a pretty little girl. Her hair was so blonde. It's good to have great daughter-in-laws too. I'm pleased. Hey, I got a wonderful mother-in-law. She is a wonderful person. She's not a nosy mother-in-law. She's just a good person. She treats me like a daughter. I think it's fishy, Cece, but covered up. Oh, the little girl from Poltergeist. I know what you're talking about, Cece. A lot of people tried to hide what they really are. Yeah. Corey Feldman's friend was Corey Haim. Is that how you say it? Corey Haim? Yeah, they were sexually abused and everything, both of those Coreys. And they grew up, to get on drugs and everything. It messes with kids' minds. I don't know how those kids film those scary movies. I think that little boy that played in The Sixth Sense, I think something happened to him too, if I'm not mistaken. And then there was a little boy from Disney, the Disney show my son used to watch, The Descendants, that little movie. I think he died. Whitney Houston's daughter died the same way she did, drowned in the bathtub. I know, isn't that suspicious? I thought everybody was suspicious of that girl's boyfriend, Pamela. So you say, watch this Netflix series called Lock and Key. Kids find these keys, and they're very powerful. One key will let you go anywhere in the world. Another key will let you get into people's heads. That's crazy. I don't have Netflix. I didn't even get to watch the Tiger King. I just had to watch reviews of it and go watch some of Joe Exotic's videos and read some stuff. But I basically know what happened. So the little girl from Poltergeist died of septic shock, Mel Mel. Is that who you're talking about? I'm confused who she's talking about. I see dead people all the time. I believe my dog does. That's why she acts crazy sometimes. Look, I watched this video on Travel Channel, and it was talking about ghosts caught on camera, and these people had it like a camera down their living room. All of a sudden, here you see this little bitty dog running for its life, and this damn trash can is chasing after this dog, and this dog runs, and he slides underneath this table and hits the wall, and here comes the trash can, and the dog takes off, and the people come downstairs, and they're like, what the crap is going on? And you could tell it was a legit video, and this trash can was just rolling after this dog. This dog, when the trash can finally stops, it runs away, and it's looking back at the trash can. You could tell it's scared to death, and it's barking. And they said that animals can see spirits. Yep, narrow bowel, usually diagnosed after birth, but they didn't know she had it. Oh my goodness, that worries me because Timothy's got bowel problems. That's my favorite Netflix show about the keys. I need Netflix, y'all. I need Netflix. They got a lot of stuff on there. I was trying to watch, somebody let me use their Netflix once, and I watched some kind of series on there. It was about little kids living in this town. Little girl was an alien or something. I can't even remember what it was. I'm from Southwest Virginia, Blue West. Yeah, like I'm right next to the Kentucky line or the Tennessee line. I thought Carrie Ann died over a high flu. I thought she got hit by a car. I had heard that once, the little girl from Poltergeist. But Mel said that she had bowel problems. Okay, so she's saying she was wrong about the pneumonia. The little girl had bowel problems. It's crazy. That worries me because Timothy does. Still having problems with this. He's still not right. You know, he was supposed to went to a special doctor for that. But they have put off his appointment. But his doctor said he had improved a little bit. He done an x-ray of his bowels. They taught me how to feel of his stomach and tell if his bowels are full. It's wild. I mean, my kid, can go a week without using the bathroom, taking Miralax, y'all. I'm not joking. Of course, you know, when your bowels get so full and you can't go to the bathroom, it's got to have a way to come out. Your body tries to get rid of it. So you will have leakage. You know what? Some people have even thrown up stuff, feces, because they've got so full. It makes you sick. Yeah, they have. Yeah, they have x-rayed him twice, Mel. Yeah, that one day I thought he had an appointment. It was just an x-ray. And then the doctor called and said that half of it was gone out of his bowels. He got very sick. My mom had to get him out of the shower one day and set him down on the toilet and give him a wet washcloth. And, you know, she took him to the doctor, of course. That's when he first got sick. We've had this problem for years. And it, you know, affects Timothy. It does. And he said, one day, he said, I just wish I was dead. This will go away. I said, son, don't say that. This will go away if you do what the doctor said. JoJo didn't know she was blocked, says all good. Oh, thanks. I like JoJo. I really do. She's been around on my channel since I started, and I like her. And I saw her in the block list. I'm like, oh my gosh, I must have done that on accident. I was thinking, gosh, I hope she, you know, don't think I blocked her and it hurt her feelings. I don't block people unless they're rude to me. I'm not putting up with that. I don't care if people call it censorship or whatever. This is my channel. It's where I come to talk about my topics and stuff. And I'm not going to let someone disrespect me because I'm not disrespectful. And by doing that, by kicking those people out of my chat that I have for being rude, we have a good chat. If I hadn't kicked them out, they'd still be in here causing problems or in my comment section. It's very painful too. I have those types of issues also. Yes, Cheryl. It's pretty bad. Yeah. But you know what? Besides him getting sick that day in the shower, he says that his stomach doesn't hurt. Now, I don't know if he's lying or what. So I won't worry. We won't worry. But that's what he says. And I have seen him with stomach pain before. I will, Mel. I will tell him. You know, he just he's scared that they're going to have to go in and remove it, you know. But he is improving a little bit. It's like he improves just like a little bit at a time. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Pamela. Thank you. You know, that's got to be an annoyance to him and him 13 years old, you know. Anyways. Okay. Well, guys, I think I'm going to get off here and get some things done. Let my dogs out. Maybe go sit on the porch. Find me something on the tube. Yours causes extreme back pain. You can die. You know, you can die from your bowels, having problems with your bowels and not using the bathroom. Yeah, it can kill you. I'm sure it's better, Sissy. He would tell you. Yeah, I think he would. Sometimes I'm like, is he not telling me because he's afraid he'll have to go to the doctor? But, I trust him. He doesn't lie to me. I'm just really worried about him. Just get him started on cigarettes and coffee. You know what? I actually told him, I was like, Timothy, if you would drink a cup of coffee, which I know a kid don't need to drink a cup of coffee, but I'm just saying just to drink it because it will make your system work, especially where he's never drank it. Light Feather, have a good day. Cheryl, Mel, Verbal, Lisa, Pamela, Karen, Chrissy, Blue West. If I missed anybody, I'm trying to scroll through the chat. Everybody have a good day. If there's any breaking news, I'll upload or something. And anyways, I will see y'all in the tomorrow. I can't talk. Be kind and peace. Love y'all. And thanks for being just such a wonderful group of people. I really mean that. I was really proud of all you guys when our guest bragged on y'all yesterday for being so nice in the chat. I really appreciate that, guys. I really, really do. Anyways, love y'all. Peace.